Ball both said that they thought this might have been Randy's best game of the year, most productive game, I guess. How did you feel like he graded out?
Yeah, Randy had a good week. It all started, during practice. That week we always talked about, getting to the details, sticking to the details of the process to become the best player that you can possibly be each week. And really shine through this game. I thought his game shined through for sure, where it was his most complete game. So we played with great toughness that game, and he played with great pursuit. And he really did a nice job of cross-the-field plays. And he did a nice job in tackling, and he did a nice job with his technique. And he had some nice rushes along with some nice drops in coverage.
How do you feel about his overall performance this year, what he's given you guys?
Yeah, he's done a nice job. He's kind of been looking. He's got to keep consistent. Keep working to be a consistent football player. And he's working hard at it. He's improving his techniques, and he's doing a nice job. He's continuing to prove that he can be that competitor that he can be. Absolutely.
Was the ankle kind of, I know it kind of bothered him a few weeks ago for a few weeks. Do you think that kind of impacted his play?
It set him back a little bit, but not much. In terms of, we've moved him around a little bit, and he continues to push through all those things. And but it hobbled him a little bit.
More wealthy as a coach now. You got Alexi back, you got Jamario back, a lot of players.
It's nice to see some guys coming along. It's nice to see some guys coming along, getting some depth in the room along with the guys that we have now. Those guys are progressing, and those guys are really progressing and developing, and we just keep trying each week. We really talk about this. I don't mean to say the same thing over and over, but it's true, where you really stick to the process of, finding the details each day, whether it's a Tuesday, whether it's a Wednesday, whether it's a Thursday, leading all the way up into game day. And then at that time, you empty it all out and you're ready to play everything that you've learned throughout the course of the week. And as we do that in the room, I think the guys, it's nice to have some development, and I like where we're at, where we're coming along.
We haven't seen a whole lot of Alexi because of the injury and stuff, but I guess I've always thought of him as kind of similar to Randy Ramsey. What kind of player? What's his? Yeah,
it's still a little early for me to tell you on that, but I could see him being a slash guy where he could play razor, he could play hog. He's a guy that has the capability to set the edge. He's a guy that can play with hands. He's got a lot of he's got some room for improvement in those areas. But I could see his. He's got to keep on working at it. He's got to keep on working at it. But I could see him in that type of mold.
Jamario's kind of a freak athlete, I guess.
Yeah, Jamario. When's the last time we had him was in camp, and he's got a unique skill set to where he's a real athlete, and it's what he's got to do, he's just got to continue to learn all the details of the game. But he definitely has a lot of room for improvement there, where he can learn to develop. I didn't have him very long, and definitely looking forward to working with him for sure.
As a defense, how can they build on that win that you guys just had?
Yeah, it's about the competitive character. I think that showed up in the game for sure. It's what we know about these guys. These guys are resilient as a team. And these guys just keep on playing. You play each play for what it is, and you just keep on playing. You keep on playing, giving your all, giving your very best. And there's definitely something to build on for sure there. Yeah.
What was it about Randy's game? Coach said he thought it was his best game.
Yeah, he just played a complete game, in terms of he had really good effort. He really cross-field plays where he really showed up. He had some really nice drops where he was in coverage. He had a couple nice rushes where he affected the quarterback a little bit. And I thought he was solid in the run game. He did a nice job in his tackling. He slipped up on one or two of them there, but he was in position, and he really – I thought that was his most complete game, and he's really showing improvement as a player.
Once you guys started the comeback, how do you feel like the offense fed off the defense and vice versa the rest of the way?
Yeah, I think it's that unwavering – you believe, and you feel it from the guys, and when guys make plays, there's energy, and that energy, and the guys just feed off of one another, whether it's the offense, whether it's the defense, whether it's special teams, and it's just that belief. These guys are resilient. They keep coming. They're tough, and they're competitors. And I think the competitive nature in these guys is showing up. That's what I see every day from these guys, and I was glad to see something like that.
What does Coastal Carolina do well offensively?
Yeah, they do a great job with the option game. It's a very unique scheme nowadays. We've got to be able to be extremely disciplined. We've got to be able to get off of blocks, right? And we've got to be able to tackle in space for sure. That's what they're best at, is running the football. Absolutely, and they can throw the ball around as well. But the option game definitely presents us a unique challenge.
How difficult is it to kind of go against an offense like that most teams don't do nowadays?
Yeah, you prepare for it, right? You do your research as a coach, and you prepare for what you see there, and then you teach the scheme. You know, obviously, inside of our calls, we have base rules, all right? So you play your base rules, and we give them. There's different unique looks, but that's what it always comes down to fundamentals. Usually, once you're in the right spot and being disciplined and playing with good eye discipline, it comes down to getting off blocks and tackling and making the play.
They're 1-7. How do you keep your guys from overlooking them?
Oh, I don't think we overlook anybody. It's all about focusing on being the best that you can be, along with we respect everybody that we play. And today what we asked them to do is focus on Wednesday. Let's focus on the details of what we need to do, all right, in order to be successful. And don't look past today at all, not one bit.
When was the last time you had to face a triple option team? Have you ever had to prepare for?
I played the flex bone at Mississippi College, and it was a team called Howard Payne, and they were flex bone. I think they came from one of their coaches had come from Navy, matter of fact.